You're a car guy. I don't need to tell you about the Paris Dakar.
Trouble too for totally towards.
It's a race you for sure know. But let me tell you something that you may be unaware of. 1981, there was a Rolls Royce competing in the Paris Dakar. A Rolls Royce Corniche, mostly known with the name Jules. It was of course heavily modified, with a 5.7 liter Chevy small block. I mean, this is far away from a 5.7 liter Chevy small block, but I mean, it's an engine bay, you get the point. And the drivetrain was from a Toyota HJ45. I mean, you can imagine a lot of people laughed about the idea and the two guys which are called Thierry de Montgorge and Jean-Christophe Pelletier. This is a time where this race was fresh and two guys come around with an off-roader Rolls Royce. They were competing pretty strong until they unfortunately hit a tree. Afterwards they were caught doing an illegal fix and so they were disqualified. But nevertheless, Thierry took the challenge and still got down to Dakar, and yeah, well, the story ends there. But if you think this is already crazy and out of this world, going to a rally with the self-made Rolls Royce, then let me show you this. 1984, Thierry came back with, well, this. The Jules II Proto 6x4. This is, I mean, yeah, what is it? It has 6 wheels, 4 of it are driven by a apparently good engine, because it is the same that they already had in the Rolls, the 5.7 liter small box Chevy engine. It was a complete Kevlar chassis built on a custom tube frame. For the clutch, they modified Porsche 930 clutch, and yeah, well, once again, apparently, they were competing well. In the second stage, the chassis broke in two. So apparently the harsh driving was a little bit too much for first generation Kevlar, I guess. Ooh, 964 Carrera RS. Because of the chassis that broke in two, once again, they had to fix the car, and they fixed it once again, but because of the time limit they exceeded, they were once again disqualified. But nevertheless, Thierry drove all the way down to Dakar. Now you may ask, why did he drive twice to Dakar even if he was already disqualified? Some say it may be because of the sponsor. I don't know if it is true, but I didn't even tell you why the cars are called Jules I and Jules II. When Thierry built the Rolls Royce in just 6 months, he had a hard time finding a sponsor. Rolls Royce wasn't that much of a fan, seeing one of their beautiful Corniche built into an off-roader. It wasn't exactly their vision of a Rolls Royce. After some back and forth, you may know Dior from perfumes, and it's exactly this Dior. For them it was also a risky partnership, because it was the first time for them partnering in motorsport. So for both a little bit of a challenge, and the deal was, if they were to be their sponsor, the car has to be called Jules. Apparently, after the first appearance with the Rolls Royce, Dior made around 13 million in plus additionally. So I think they were happy. So with the second, with the Jules II Proto, I think there was no discussion. What a lot of people say is Thierry drove with a lot of passion down, because the Dior parties are known to be kind of opposite of boring. So I think the party was worth the kilometers, even though you did not win. Apparently it was enough. What I think is crazy is that this guy built two very special cars. This piece of history is available at an auction this weekend. If you have the means, buy it.